What's going on, guys? This is my official review. Not review, but it's my official thoughts video for the multiplayer of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So, the reason why this video is pretty late is because I wanted to watch that trailer, the multiplayer trailer, a few times, and also I took a look at some of the live streams they had during Gamescom of the multiplayer and having the pro teams go at it, right? So I just wanted to get a strong opinion about the multiplayer before, I made a video. I don't want to make like 1,000 videos saying, oh, okay, this is cool. No, this sucks. This is bad. I'm really concerned about this. I just want one video expressing my thoughts and opinions about the multiplayer. So here it is. So let's start off by saying that Advanced Warfare looks pretty good. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I am not a big fan of futuristic shooters. So when I first saw the trailer and the exoskeleton suit used in action, I was like, whoa, what is this? This is madness. Exosuit, double jumping and sliding and boost and butt stomping and multiplayer for a Call of Duty game? What is this sorcery? So that's what I first thought. But then I warmed up to it. Okay, double jumping, sliding, right? Looks pretty cool. Reminds me a little bit of Crysis and Titanfall. But I'm not here to compare the games. I'm just here to focus on the multiplayer for Advanced Warfare. And so it looks good. The game looks great. So far. My biggest concern for Advanced Warfare multiplayer is how people use the exoskeleton suit. How are the connections going to be? Because if people are jumping and double jumping and wall running and whatever you can do in this thing, how are the connections going to play a role with these exoskeleton suits? If the connections are bad, that's going to suck for many, many people. Because you're just going to be double jumping, you're like, I killed that guy. What the fuck? How? Right? You know what I'm talking about. Every time the connection sucks, that's what we say. And so when we look at the connections, if we can look at the connections, and we have dedicated servers, or if we don't, we're going to say, how? How, and why? So if you're double jumping and the connections are bad, it's automatically a bad game. Also, the animations. How are the animations going to be in this game? They look fine so far. But if we have the same broken camera angles in Black Ops 2, there's going to be a problem. Gun-Ho is a new perk in Advanced Warfare. And that allows you to fire your weapon while sprinting. This goes right back to the animations part. If the animations are off, this game is going to be a complete disaster. I don't want that. The game looks fun. It's something new. I want something new to play. I'm looking for a new game. I'm really excited for this game. So I just hope the connections are good. I hope the animations are good. I don't want to get mind fucked. I want to go and I want to kill people. That's why I play games, right? I want to have fun. Bring the fun factor back. So some more problems I see right now so far that could be in Advanced Warfare. They're bringing back Danger Close and Toughness. Why would you bring back these two perks? But good thing is, a lot of people out of Gamescom who have played Advanced Warfare say that Danger Close is not as effective as it has been in the past Call of Duty games. So that's good to hear, but we won't officially know until the game is released to the public. Toughness. Why? That's Toughness is probably going to be the #1 most used perk again in this Call of Duty game. It was in Black Ops 2. Everybody was using Toughness because it was basically a must-use perk. Target Finder's back. Oh boy. Facepalm. Do it with me, guys. Blah. Target Finder makes a return in Advanced Warfare, and it's called the Target Enhancer. and it does basically the same thing, but I don't think I've seen it used in action, actually, but it does basically the same thing that the target finder did in Black Ops 2, and there are other scopes in Advanced Warfare that will sort of light up on the edges of your scope, either red or blue, to tell you if it's a friendly or an enemy. But you have to be looking at them. There's good news. There's good news, guys. There is a perk that hides you from all this madness. So you can throw that on and they won't see you. Which is fair, I guess. And also watching the trailer and watching people play at Gamescom, or at least the pro players play at Gamescom, I think the hipfire is going to be overpowered. It's going to be pretty strong with the laser sight attachment. That was a problem in Black Ops 2, and I've always complained about it. I showed you guys some clips and whatnot of how strong the laser sight and hipfire was in Black Ops 2. I just hope it's not that bad in Advanced Warfare, because it looks like you die pretty quickly in Advanced Warfare. So hopefully the time to kill is similar to Black Ops 2 and not Call of Duty Ghosts, because you turn a corner in Ghost and you die in like 2 shots. It's ridiculous. It's not fun. It's like, you're like, what? How? Why? And you're always raging. But anyway, hopefully it's not that quick. And besides, it was on land anyway. It's not like it was people playing from different cities and countries and states and whatnot. So hopefully you do have more health and it's not 2 shots to kill somebody. Also, the one-shot weapons, the pistol, the snipers, the shotguns, they look overpowered to me. Though the one-shot pistol was really long to reload, it still seems overpowered. You know what I'm saying? If you can shoot people with the shotguns and the pistol from a good medium to long range and still one-shot them, that's not good. That is not good. And my concern is with the snipers and the pistol, at least, people are just going to be jumping and double jumping and sliding and just trying to quickscope you. And quickscoping is back in Advanced Warfare. And that's another concern. You know, how fun, I'm just worried that the multiplayer is just going to be a clusterfuck and it's not going to be fun. That's really my biggest concern too. You know, aside from the animations and connections and all that good stuff. And of course, everybody's favorite, microtransactions. You know, when I heard about the supply drops in Advanced Warfare, that reminded me of Counter-Strike Global Offensive and how they have random weapon drops and case drops. That's pretty similar to what they're doing in Advanced Warfare. And that screams to me microtransactions. Please do not add weapons for microtransactions, because if you have, like, they have a system where it's you get random drops and they're elite. There's I think private and normal or whatever, something like that. I forget what the ranks are, but you get these random things, and the weapons are either, I guess, better in stats. If you like get an elite weapon, you'll have more damage than the base weapon that you get. Maybe less range, but more stability. Hopefully they don't put those in microtransactions. Hopefully it's just cosmetics, like the gloves, the helmets, the shades, the armor, the jetpack, whatever. Hopefully it's just those, because I feel like the customization is going to be so huge in Advanced Warfare that the microtransactions will be real. There's going to be a shit ton of load of these, you know, if they want to do that, go that route. But hopefully it's not a pay-to-win game, you know what I'm saying? Like free-to-play games, hopefully it's not pay-to-win, and you get the best weapons from the microtransactions. But other than that, other than the scopes and the things I talked about, hopefully the game's good. It feels like that Sledgehammer Games really considered how people are going to play Advanced Warfare. You know, with the cloaking and all that good stuff. Sure, there are things in multiplayer that seem like it's going to be game-breaking, but there are attachments and perks you can use to sort of counter these actions. And one thing is that I really like is that, because you know people are going to be using the cloaking, and you know people want to stay off the minimap and want to hide and want to camp and be really annoying, right? So one thing they did was add an attachment which allowed you to see suppress weapons fire on your minimap. So it's just basically just like having somebody not using a suppressor show up on your minimap. So that's good. I really like that. But we'll just have to wait and see how the game plays come this November. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully the fun factor's there. Hopefully the connections work and the animations are good to go. The netcode's perfect. And I just hope the game's a whole lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this game. Advanced Warfare has me pumped up for a Call of Duty game. And I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. So what do you guys think about the new stuff coming to Advanced Warfare? What do you think about the exoskeleton suit and the cosmetics and the new customization and all that good stuff? There's more to come, a lot more to come for Advanced Warfare, and I just truly hope it's a good game when it comes out. So with that being said, kind of a long video. I'm going to get out of here. That's enough for me. Enough rambling. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts down below. I'm Wartank. I'm getting out of here. And of course, as always, in the meantime, have a great time fragging.